Hi, Tara.
Hey, Siris. How are ya?
Good, good. And hi to your body.
Thanks. Hi to your body. Nothing better than that.
My body likes when you say hi to it. So, yeah, today I wanted to kind of talk about bodies. Bodies are amazing. We both have had a really interesting journeys with our bodies that continue. And I'd love to talk about just how your reality with your body has shifted since all this energy work that you've been doing and over the course of your life. What's that look like?
Well, for me, the real difference is I think I was in the space of being numb for a lot of years, for at least 10 years. Numb to my awareness, numb to emotions. Like I really wanted to be kind of on that calm, aloof space. Anything that was about joy, passion, excitement, I didn't want, and I also didn't want the opposite end of I wasn't so bad with sadness, but
it's interesting how we choose the not so fun ones, really.
Right. It's so true. It was I can handle that. And I think that I had gotten to this place where I could handle all of the negative. But I definitely wasn't even in a space where I noticed what my body was feeling. I was very disconnected. I was really in this space where I was so thinking about other people that there wasn't an awareness for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the difference now. Now I really am aware of everything that goes on in my body. Sometimes I wonder if I'm it would be great to have not awareness, but not really. Just kidding. But I definitely feel joy and passion and pleasure. That's a huge word for me. Before I didn't know what my body would consider pleasurable. I wouldn't choose it even if it knew it. Mm-hmm. And now I totally know, from painting to what I like to eat, to the activities I like to do, to just feeling pleasure, touch and so on. So really walking into that space has been a difference to me, and it gets even more fun because I've just kind of tapped into it. And so I know that there's exponentially more to explode into. How fun is that?
Yeah, how does it get any better? Wow. I had a similar yet different shift with my body. I mean, I used to be chronically in pain. I'd had multiple car accidents that that hit my knees, that had hand pain, neck pain, back pain, knee pain, all of that, and I was also chronically sick with sinus infections and bronchitis. I had an immune system that was completely underground, that I had to rebuild basically after I figured out some things. My body was trying to tell me that there was a lot of things that would be a contribution to me if I changed it, and I was not listening. I mean, it was okay, not listen, let's listen to with a car. And then I'd get hit by a car, and then I would make some changes in my life, and then my body would tell me some other things, and then I'd get hit by a car. Literally hit by a car. I've been hit by a car 4 or 5 times. And with the help of, asking more questions and asking what else is possible, because the doctors didn't really know what to do with my body. A lot of the things that worked for other bodies did not work for my body. A lot of the medications, a lot of the treatments and interventions. And, how many people are out there that have that, where they're start judging themselves because, wait, this is working for this person and this other person, and it's not working for me. And, what's wrong with me that's not working? And, with the help and support of my family and friends, I actually started asking, okay, it's not something wrong with me and my body. It's all right, I got to figure out what would work for my body. What does my body require? And I reached out to naturopathic doctors and other specialists, and basically created an individualized treatment plan to rebuild my immune system and give my body what it required to work more optimally, work more efficiently. and I used to be completely reliant on all these allergy medications, inhalers, nose sprays year round. And even with all of that, taking it year round multiple times a day, I was still sick from November through March for a decade. You know? And now it just seems like it's somebody else. When I say this, it's like somebody else's reality, because I don't take any of that anymore. I don't rely on any of that. I was able to get into place now where I didn't have to have all the dietary restrictions that were required temporarily for me to rebuild my immune system. And now I can eat everything I want,
Get
everything I want, and I don't have to carry like this like satchel of pills and tinctures and, you know, ointments. And I mean, you have it. At one point I was managing about 18 different things, be it tinctures, capsules, teas, to rebuild my immune system. And that was required at the time, and I did it, and I'm glad I did, because I'm here right now. And then also adding in these energy work too, like using Reiki, and now Access Consciousness tools to completely continue to shift my body has been just really, really fun.
Yeah.
So like just so much more fun with my body now. I remember having this kind of like love-hate relationship with it, where I was like, why are we in so much pain? Like, and even wanting to leave my body.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm in so much pain. I am so sick. Let me go somewhere else. You know, there's so many people that don't even really want to be in their bodies anymore. I don't know if you ever had that where you didn't really want to be in your body. You said that there's a shutdown numbness, but you ever kind of leave it?
Yeah, definitely. I had many times. And I mean, I remember writing poetry about being trapped in this like box that I created, and I didn't understand what the box was. And at one point, like my body was ready to go. Like when I had my first son, Sam, like I went into this syndrome where every single one of my organs was shutting down. It was like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah.
It was my invitation to say, oh, there's a different reality that I can have. One that I can completely heal myself, because the doctors didn't do anything to help me heal other than give me magnesium. And that's not going to like completely regenerate your organs back again. So that was the invitation to understand myself as a miraculous healer for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And to choose to be here and to choose to like understand the miracle of the body and what capacities that we have that are beyond the body. So without a doubt, and to just be present, because I don't know how present I was before. Like I was really in either other people's spaces or like the past, the future, or somewhere other than being here and now. Yeah.
And that's a choice that we can make, you know, every day. Like, okay, what kind of life and what kind of relationship, what kind of life would I like, and what kind of relationship would I like with my body from this point onward? Like, no matter what you've had with your body, what type of dynamic it's been going on, be it a battle of wills, this like love-hate relationship, maybe it's been like me or my body instead of, hey, what can we do together? What would you like to have and create from this point onward? I mean, I'm so glad that I didn't hold on to that narrative and story with my body. And I have this new relationship with it now where we're really partners now in this life. I recognize that I'm an infant being and that I'm greater than my body. But if I don't work with my body as like a bud, like my best friend, like my partner in this, then there's a lot less joy that I can receive from this world. It's a vehicle for us to experience all these yummy things that are possible here. In the midst of all of the chaos, in the midst of all of the trauma and drama that a lot of other people are choosing, the body can also be a way for you to be like, all right, well, that person's choosing this, and signal that to us so that we can choose if we want to be a part of that or if we want to choose something different. It's really amazing.
It is amazing. Can you share that story where you partnered with your body when your GPS on your phone? Because I think, you know, like a lot of times we think of like all these ideas of like, you know, okay, well, I'm having more pleasure with my body, or, you know, I'm doing activity, but there's things that are like beyond that, like this.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a very pragmatic, it can be very pragmatic, our relationship with our body. Totally. This was really recently in the last week or two. No, yeah, less than a week. And this last week I was driving and I had just arrived in San Antonio at the airport. I'd rented my car and my Google and my GPS had been working just fine all morning. And then I get in the car to put in the address that I was heading to, and it was just spinning and it was searching and it wasn't working. And I was like, okay. And I was far away from the people I was meeting up with. So I was like, all right, what can I do? I don't have the paper map with me. So I was like, all right, body, what would it take for us to get there together with ease? And so what I did is at each intersection, I asked my body, all right, are we going to go left, continue, or right? And whatever felt lightest to me, which that day was, a kind of like a lifting of my chest, like, oh, like this, that's where I would go. It would be like, all right, we're going to turn left here. Okay, and then we're going to turn right here. Okay, we're going to go straight through this intersection. And fortunately, I didn't have a lot of traffic and there weren't a lot of people around that would have honked at me to be like, hurry up. And I really could just kind of slow down at each intersection and quickly be like, left, right, continue. Okay, yes. And finally, my GPS kicked in. It stopped spinning. And I realized that I had taken exactly the route that it would have given me if my GPS had been on. And then I just continued from there and using the GPS. But it was really lovely to know that I didn't really need it, that my body had this awareness and capacity to guide me to where I needed to go. If I was just willing to ask and I was just willing to receive that information. And so I totally was like, thank you so much, body. That was so freaking cool. That how much more fun could we have together? Oh my goodness, I totally was like, had the biggest smile on my face after that, because it was really fun to know that I was capable of doing that now. So drop me in the middle of the jungle and watch out. I could probably find my way out there. Commando or like Predator style or something. Yes, I was raised on a lot of action movies. So yeah, what would it look like if we could partner with our bodies like that instead of being in conflict with it? What other capacities could we tap into? I mean, that was literally something that I kind of, had heard that maybe I could do, but I never really got to experience, hadn't tapped into before this week. And now I'm like, what else can we do?
Yeah. Like you can walk into greater capacities once you acknowledge and are grateful for the ones that already happened.
Yes, totally. So, what would it look like if we were able to walk into a new reality with our bodies? Wow. How much fun would we have with that?
Yeah. What would it look like to walk into a new reality with our bodies? I think that would be phenomenal. I'll have all of that.
So, it's really cool. I'm excited about this new Zoominar that we're going to have. For all of y'all watching this video, you can check out the details of that Zoominar. It's called A New Reality with Your Body. And we're going to talk about all these different tools, gratitude. We're going to talk about how to shift things when we're not having so much ease with our bodies, be it pains, illness, or just a shift from, okay, maybe I'm managing okay, and now, freakouts and the beyonds with that. And just where we could tap into some new capacities with our bodies. Okay? Hope to see you there.
Thanks. Bye.